Welcome back to another DSA live class. Today we are going to see another problem. The problem is transpose matrix. The before going to attempt this question, I would like to tell you one thing. Ki please be prepared with your basic concepts related to matrix. That is very important. So, going to understand the problem. If you are facing any problem to understand this problem, please make sure you have the you must clear the concept in your head, in your mind, related to matrix ki what is rows, what is columns, what is transpose. Okay, हालांकि इधर बता दिया गया है आप लोगों को कि what is transpose and all, but you should know what is the transpose, what is the reverse of matrix, what is the if I want to convert the column into row into column, what would be the particular they be calling, like कि होती क्या है, अगर रो को कॉलम में कन्वर्ट कर दे, कॉलम को रो में कन्वर्ट कर दे, तो वो कैसी मैट्रिक्स कहलाएगी. That we should know. Okay, so here is the problem statement. हमेशा की तरह I'm giving you the 10 minutes or 5 minutes. So I'm giving you the 5 minutes because it's a very simple problem. Okay, please mute your mic. Okay, so problem is here. Read the problem statement. Anybody wants to explain the problem statement, they can. Otherwise, I will explain the problem. Then you can tell me the approach. Okay, Himanshu, do you want to say something?
Yeah, we have to return the transpose of a matrix, given matrix, by interchanging rows to column and columns to row.
Okay, cool. Problem statement. Okay, let's just understand the problem statement, what the problem statement is saying. Please, hello. My voice is lagging. Am I
Yes,
audible to
sir,
everyone?
little bit.
Now it's audible clearly.
Yes, now
Hello.
audible.
Okay, cool. So, what is the transform matrix is nothing but you have given this particular matrix. Okay, 2, 4, -1. This is the element of the matrix. Okay, this is the basic things. So we have given the matrix. Matrix is nothing but the two-dimension array. Who don't know, this is basically nothing but the two-dimension array. If you can make the two-dimension array, if you are making the two-dimension array, that's nothing but you are making a matrix, two-dimension matrix. Okay, so just read that problem statement. Given a 2D integer array matrix, return the transpose of matrix. It is saying we have given a 2D integer array. You can just see we have given a 2D integer array means we have given a 2D array. That's we are calling a matrix. Return the transpose of matrix, and the transpose of a matrix is the the transpose of a matrix is the matrix flipped over its main diagonal, switching the matrix row and column. And so basically some people are saying, okay, let's say there is a 2. Okay, let me just change the things. Let's say there is a 2 -10 and then 18 and your 4 and your 5 -7 -1 11 and 6. Okay, let's say you have given in this particular thing, let's say this one, this one, this one. Okay, let's say you have given in this matrix. Okay, so what you need to do, you have given this matrix, you need to just convert the, it is saying you in the simple language, okay, what is the transpose is. So you need to tell, if somebody is asking you, okay, what is the transpose in the simple manner, simple language. So you will be telling them, okay, it is nothing but you need to just convert the row into column and column into row, and it would become the transpose of matrix. How? Listen. So this is basically what, this is the row now. This is the row. So just convert this row into the column. So you will get the 2, 4, -1. Okay. Then if you want to convert this particular second row into the column, you will get -10, 5, and then isko convert karo, then you will get 18, -7 and 6. So you will get this particular matrix, and this is nothing but your transpose. transpose of matrix. Okay. So we need to return this. So basically you can see here, we have given this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have to return this kind of array. So this is nothing but the 1457, 258 or 361. So this is the problem. Okay. Now can anybody just tell me the solution for this problem? Or listen very carefully. We have given a matrix. So let me just show you the constraint for this problem. So the constraints of the problem is, you can see here, m is equal to matrix dot length and n is equal to matrix of I dot length. So here is m value and n value is not same. Okay. M value can vary or n value can vary. Means this is the basic, this is not the m cross m matrix. This is m cross n matrix. Remember, I am repeating my word. Be focus on this particular thing. That is very important from the perspective of the solution. कि m this matrix is matrix दी हमको, ये m cross n की है, ना कि n cross n की है या फिर m cross m की है. The dimension is not same. Dimension could be 2, 3, dimension could be 2 and 4. It could be anything. So we need to take care about this case also. Now think about the solution. What could be the solution is?
Hello, sir.
हाँ जी.
Hello, sir. Matrix take for loops ij.
Your voice is lagging.
So first is 0, 0, 1.
Your voice is lagging.
Sir, we can do A of 0, 1. Then we can transpose the element in our code.
Okay.
Array of 0, 1 we are getting by the by transposing the elements. Means पहले तो हम दो लूप लेंगे, फॉर लूप आई जे का, और आई जे में हम एलिमेंट्स को ना मतलब एलिमेंट्स को ऊपर नीचे करेंगे, मतलब ऊपर नीचे इन द सेंस हाँ,
बोलो.
एलिमेंट्स को अपन ट्रैवर्स करेंगे इन द सेंस.
ऊपर नीचे ट्रैवर्स करोगे, मतलब जैसे रो को भी ट्रैवर्स करोगे, कॉलम को भी ट्रैवर्स करोगे, ऐसा चाह रहे हो?
नहीं, सिर्फ हम जो रो है ना उसको कॉलम में लाएंगे.
अब देखो. ओके, कूल. राइट. सो बेसिकली यू आर सेइंग कि वी विल कन्वर्ट द रो इनटू कॉलम, बट हाउ? दैट्स आई एम आस्किंग ना, कि मतलब ये तो पता है कि चलो रो को कॉलम में करना है, कॉलम को रो में करना है, बट कैसे करोगे? कुछ लॉजिक होगा ना. तो देखो, आई जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड इट, डोंट वरी अबाउट इट कि हाउ वी विल डू इट. हाँ, कोई बोल रहा. देखो, what we will do, I am saying simply one thing. Listen, I am saying simply one thing. You have given this array. Let's say the array size is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the okay. This is basically your three row. Oh, sorry. 4 row,
4x3 matrix.
4 row, 3 column. So what we will do now, let me just insert the element. So let's say here is the elements is 2, then here is 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 14, minus 6, or let's not take a negative element for simplicity. Let's say 7, 5, let's say 5, 7, 18, 16, 13 and 11. Okay, we have given this particular matrix. Okay, so let's say this is our 0, 1, 2. This is our 1, 2, 3. Now what we need to do, we need to convert this matrix. Okay, so let me just take it quickly here. What I need to do, we need to convert this particular matrix. So what I will do, I will just simply take it here. Okay, and then I will create another matrix. let me just copy this particular matrix. It would save our time. Okay. So let's say we have given this particular matrix, but in this matrix, what we will do, we will simply, I'm saying, okay, let me just write overlap that element, no issue. Okay. So what I will do, I want just simply convert this particular matrix into, I will do just transpose this matrix. मेरे को क्या करना है, इसको transpose करना है. I want to transpose this matrix, and transpose is nothing but the, you need to convert this particular matrix, row of this matrix into the column and column into the row. मतलब रो को कॉलम में कन्वर्ट कर दो, कॉलम को रो में कन्वर्ट कर दो, राइट. तो अब आई एम सेइंग दिस थिंग कि let me bring this particular picture. So now listen, this is very important point. Up you can imagine this thing ki if you want to convert this particular row, this row into column, you will get what? You will get the another type of dimension matrix. Am I right or wrong? जब इस पर्टिकुलर मैट्रिक्स को तुम कन्वर्ट करोगे, ट्रांसपोज करोगे, तो जो नई मैट्रिक्स बनेगी उसका तो डायमेंशन कुछ और होगा, क्योंकि वी आर सेइंग कि ट्रांसपोज इज नथिंग बट दी रो को कॉलम में, कॉलम को रो में. सो इफ यू आर कन्वर्टिंग दिस कॉलम इनटू रो, so currently your dimension of this particular A matrix, let's say this is our A matrix, of dimension of this particular A matrix is what? 3 into 4. Oh, sorry, 4 into 3. 4 rows, 3 columns. Up now after transpose, you will get what? You will get the 3 by 4. Means this particular column will become the row and this row will become the column. Are you getting my point? Anybody having any doubt in this problem? This is our A matrix. After transpose, let's say after transpose, you will get what? You will get the A dash matrix, means new matrix, or I can say that this is the something like I'm saying the name of that is like say B dash B matrix. The B matrix will contain the another type of dimension. So एक बात तो हमको समझ आ रही है, we clear this thing कि we need to create the another array with this analysis. Is it clear to everyone? मैं दोबारा अपनी बात को रिपीट करता हूं. I'm saying nothing but I'm saying कि this given and question is saying कि you need to transpose this matrix. अब after transposed this matrix, currently this matrix dimension is 4 into 3, 4 by 3. But after transposed, the matrix dimension will change. Changed hoga. What would be the matrix dimension? Because transpose is nothing but the convert the row into column and column into row. How we will be converting, we will be seeing. But currently we are just analyzing the problem and analyzing the solution key. There is needed to is there any needed to make any kind of special any kind of extra array or not? नीड है क्या कुछ एक्स्ट्रा एरे बनाने की, एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस लेने की? वी आर जस्ट एनालाइजिंग दैट थिंग. सो ऑफ कोर्स वी नीड द एक्स्ट्रा एरे because after dimensional, because this is not the n cross n matrix, man, this is the m cross n matrix. Remember this thing. ये n cross n की मैट्रिक्स नहीं है, ये m cross n की मैट्रिक्स है. Dimension are same, not same. Rows are different, columns are different. Then whatever the transpose you will be getting, that would be something different from the previous matrix. कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा. तो एक बात तो हमें इस एनालिसिस से समझ में आ गई. With this analysis, we have cleared this thing in our mind कि I have to create the another array. Okay, I have to create the another array. Means another array is nothing but the vector, and the size of that vector is nothing but the currently the matrix size is what? Let's say m is denoting the what? Row and n is column. But I want to whenever I will be defining the another vector na, the size of that vector is n cross m. Changed because currently, listen na, currently let's suppose currently 4 is m and 3 is n. This is m cross n. Transposed 3 will here and 4 will here, because 3 becomes the row, means this particular 3 columns will become the row and these 4 columns will become the row. 4 rows will become the column and 3 columns will become the row. 3 column row बन जाएंगे और 4 row 3 कॉलम 4 रो बेसिकली 4 कॉलम बन जाएंगे. तो क्या हो जाएगा कि ये डायमेंशन चेंज हो जाएगा, ये डायमेंशन 3/4 का हो जाएगा जब ये ट्रांसपोज हो जाएगी मैट्रिक्स. So we have cleared this thing. We need to take the vector to solve this particular problem. And how we will be solving this, or how we will be changing the position of this particular element, we will be seeing. But before that, tell me one thing. Is it clear to everyone this particular thing, ki what we are doing here? It makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just move towards the solution ke how we can swap, or how we can just change the position. Okay. This is the point here. What we are going to, okay, let me just take that particular matrix. Okay. So we have given this matrix. Okay. Now, you are saying that this is the 0th comma 0th position. This is 0. Let me just write down the for this. This is our 0th comma 0, 0 comma 1, 0 comma 2, 1 comma 0, 1 1. This is 2. This is 2 0, 2 1, 2 2, 3 0, 3 1, or this is our 3 2. Okay. So this is basically nothing but the your you can say that the position of the matrix, 0th 0th position, 0th 1 position, and 0th positions. Up now you can see here, after transposed this matrix, let's just transpose this matrix and see. Okay, cool. So this is your m cross n matrix. Remember this thing. This is your m cross n matrix. Up now here is the thing. To basically you can see here one thing. Diagonal elements are same. You can see here diagonal elements are same. 2 9 and your 7 something like upar and niche, and 2 9 11. So you can see here 2 9 18. So what is happening here now? You can easily remember this thing कि diagonal element is not changing. Diagonal element change नहीं हो रहे हैं. अगर मैं तुम लोगों को एक मैट्रिक्स n की बना के दिखाऊं तो तुमको खुद पता लग जाएगा ये चीज. देखो मैं अगर एक n by n की मैट्रिक्स बनाता हूं, जैसे 1 2 3 and 1 2 3. So 2 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. This is your n cross n matrix. Okay, you can see here 3 rows 3 columns. If after I will transpose this matrix now, you can see here row will convert into the column and column will convert into the row. So row is what? 2 4 5. So basically column is 2 4 5. So row is convert into this kind of thing. 2 4 5 मतलब ये क्या है? one column, second column, third column. ये become row बन जाएंगे 6 7 8 and your 9 10 and 11. अब now you can notice this thing कि diagonal elements is not changing. Diagonal elements change नहीं होते. तो basically होता क्या है ना कि this is your lower triangle you can say, or this is your upper triangle. So what you need to do, you need to swap the elements of upper triangles with the lower triangles. मतलब upper triangles के जितने भी elements हैं उनको swap कर दो. अगर तुम lower मतलब what I mean to say कि ये तुम्हारे 2 7 11 तो same है. मैं अगर अभी n cross n में समझा रहा हूँ, I am just telling you the n cross n. So 2 7 11 is same. What you need to do, you need to basically just convert this particular or swap this element with the upper element. How? Listen. 6 को convert करो 4 से. You will get the basically the same transpose matrix. That means is nothing but the your position is what? What's the position is? So this is your 0 comma 0. This is 0 comma 1, 0 comma 2. ठीक है? And this is your 0 comma 1. Sorry. This is your actually sorry. This is your 0 0 1 2 0. Sorry, 1 and 2. Now currently you are saying that I am standing on a 1 comma 0. You need to do, you need to swap the 1 comma 0 element with the 0 comma 1. If you are standing on the 2 comma 0 element, अगर तुम 2 comma 0 पर खड़े हो, तो you need to swap this element with 0 comma 2. So you will get the same element. 5 is here and 9 is here. You can see here. 9 is here and 5 is here. Diagonal element will remain same. Algorithm will swap this element, but ultimately you will get the same element at the diagonal position. Okay, don't worry about it. You are standing on what? You are standing on a 2 comma 2. You are standing on a 2 comma 1. You are standing on 2 comma 1. So you need to swap this element with the 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2 is nothing but the, if you are, so I can say that with this particular thing I can say that ki vector of I comma j is swapping with the जो we are creating a नए array, okay, result of j comma I. I can say ना कि I comma j जो j comma I जो है रिजल्ट में, उसमें से I comma j को स्वैप करा दो, you will get the matrix, transpose matrix. Same thing will implement on this and also same thing. You need to just convert this thing. So let's say our transpose matrix is what? Let me just remove this diagonal element line. Okay. So our okay, let's keep it here because I will remove it. So all the matrix will remove. So you can just understand this is the 2. So diagonal element will remain same. What will happen? 1 comma 0 element will swap with the 0 comma 1 element. So you will get the 3 comma 5. 1 comma 1 you are standing on it, so it will remain on same. Okay, so 1 comma 1 first row first column. 10 is what? 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2 will swap with the what? देखो 1 comma 2 वाला किसके साथ स्वैप हो जाएगा? दैट इज नथिंग बट दी 2 1 की पोजीशन पे चला जाएगा. तो देखो 1 comma 10 1 comma 2 पे क्या था? 10 था, जो कि अब 2 1 की पोजीशन पहुंच जाएगा, मतलब सेकंड रो का फर्स्ट कॉलम. तो देखो सेकंड रो का फर्स्ट कॉलम में 10 आ जाएगा. अब ऐसी करके यू विल गेट द transpose of this particular matrix. So that is nothing. Literally the code for this is very simple. You need to implement the 2 for loops, and under this for loop you need to implement this particular operation. Your solution will submit, all the test case will pass. Is it clear to everyone what's the approach is? If you have clear this particular thing, they'll be moving towards the coding part of this particular problem. Then you will get the more clarity of what I'm saying here. But what you need to do, you need to take care about this thing. To remember one thing, कि diagonal element will not change. Upper diagonal and lower diagonal element will swap. जो upper diagonal element है, जो lower diagonal element है, वो swap होंगे. अब swap कैसे होंगे? Then I have already told you. If you transpose, if you want the transpose, if you are finding the transpose of this matrix, you don't need to do nothing. You need to just keep remain the diagonal element same. Basically in the algorithm it will do. Algorithm में करेगा जब तुम algorithm लिखेंगे ना. So अब देखो I comma j को अगर हम j comma I से swap करा रहे हैं, तो you can see here 0 comma 0 को मैं 0 comma 0 से swap करा रहा हूँ. Are you getting my point? जब I की वैल्यू 0 है, तब वैल्यू भी 0 है, तो 0 comma 0 से मैं 0 comma 0 को स्वैप करा रहा हूँ. अब let me just code this problem, then you will get the more clarity about this. Okay, so let me remove this. Or we will dry run that particular problem. Okay, then we will get the some more clarity about this. Okay, we will traverse this particular matrix, or we will traverse this small matrix. And code is very simple. You can see my screen. Screen देख सकते हो तुम लोग?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, let's code this problem very quickly. Very simple code, yaar. Very simple, literally. What you need to do now, don't ask me with this thing why we are creating a vector of vector and why we are just doing this thing, because this is the, and how we can create the, how we can initialize the vector, how we can initialize the 2-dimensional vector. मैं अभी भी जानता हूँ बहुत लोगों को आता नहीं होगा, but try to find out with yourself. Docs is available on the internet. Try to find out how we can initialize the vector, how we can initialize the 2-dimension vector. और जो लोग Java से कर रहे हैं, they can figure out the useful resources according to that. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do, we need to make the m or n, or we need to define the m or n. So let's say we defining n is equals to matrix dot size int m is equals to, अब now first is your what? First is your, you can say that the column, oh sorry, row, like what is the size of the first matrix, and 2-dimension vector you can see here. We are taking a 2-dimensional vector in the function parameter. What we need to do? Now tell me the one thing. Here is my question to all of you. We are not in hurry. So I will ask the question to you. Okay, what is the statement for the m? How can I define the m into the 2-dimensional vector? कैसे डिफाइन करूंगा मैं कॉलम का साइज?
Take first element. Okay.
हाँ जी,
I think 0th index length.
यस करेक्ट. सो मैट्रिक्स 0 डॉट ओहो 0 dot size. Okay, अब now this, if you are not able to understand this statement, I would recommend you, highly recommend you, please, with my folded hand, please try to work on your concepts related to matrix. Okay, or related to coding part of the matrix. Okay, so after this we will define the, we will basically make one another array, that is nothing but the result array. We will make the two dimension array, क्योंकि हमने देखा था कि after transposed our matrix dimensional will change, our matrix dimension will definitely change. Why? Because the matrix, the whatever the matrix is giving to us now, that the dimension of that matrix is nothing but the m cross n. So it's general कि जो रो है वो जब वो कॉलम में जाएंगे तो पूरी डायमेंशन ही बिगड़ जाएगा मैट्रिक्स का, तो उसी में काम तो नहीं हो सकता. वी कैन नॉट चेंज द एलिमेंट्स इन सेम मैट्रिक्स, वी हैव टू क्रिएट द अनदर मैट्रिक्स and we will transfer, we will give the we will convert the matrix, that original matrix, into the transpose matrix, and we will return that transpose matrix. Okay, so I'm giving the transpose, I'm giving the name of this particular, this is transpose matrix. This is our, this would be our transpose matrix. Okay, now here is, you need to take care about this thing. This is the basically initialization of the two dimensional vectors in the C++. Okay, vector, and then we need to initialize this thing. First thing is denoting this ki what is the size of this particular two dimensional vector, two dimension thing. So m, and second is your n comma, I guess n comma 0. Let's initialize with the 0. Okay, so this is what, this is our creation of matrix. If you are not able to understand this thing, just understand for this particular instance of time that we have created the empty two dimensional matrix. Okay, where we have initialized the zeros. So basically you need to just take care about this thing कि हमने एक नई मैट्रिक्स बना ली है जिसमें अब हम ट्रांसपोज्ड एलिमेंट इंसर्ट करेंगे. मतलब अब हम उसको, यही हमारी मैट्रिक्स, our final matrix we will be returning. So what we will do, we will implement a for int I is equals to 0 to I less than n tak I plus plus. Then again we will implement a second loop from for int j is equals to 0 से j is less than m tak j plus plus. First loop for the, what do you say, first loop for the rows and second loop for the column. So you will get the n or m, and then what you need to do, you need to swap the elements now. So transpose matrix. अब now j comma I will swap with the matrix of I comma j. That's it. हो गया. Return transpose matrix. That's it. इसको ट्रांसपोज लिखते हैं तो थोड़ा सही. ओके, तो एक बार रन देखते हैं, देन वी विल अंडरस्टैंड दिस व्हाट हैव डन हियर. कुछ एरर आती है तो सॉल्व करेंगे. ट्रांस
ब्रैकेट, क्लोज ब्रैकेट दो बार.
ओके ओके ओके, रन कोड, it's running. Let's submit. Okay, it's submitting. So you can see here it's a very simple, and let me tell you what we are doing here. Just close this. Okay, take the pen here. I have the, okay. So what we are doing here, yeah, listen, येलो कलर इज नाइस. रेड कलर मुझे पता नहीं क्यों अजीब सा लगता है वो. सो हाँ, सो वी डिड नथिंग यार, वी जस्ट टेक द वन पर्टिकुलर, we just take the particular matrix, this one our matrix. Okay, let's say this is our what do you say, 1 2 3 or 1 2 3 4. This is our matrix. For the for the, you can say that the understanding purpose, I'm just again repeating that particular, you can say that the statement, because somebody is not able to what I have done here. So in first step, I just define the n or m size, ki what is the row size and what is the column size, and this is nothing but the creation of matrix. So let's say we have created a transposed matrix, okay, and we have given the main matrix is what. So we have given the main matrix is this, right? The matrix is our this 2 4 1 and minus 10 5 11 and 18 minus 7 6. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to basically pose this matrix. So what I will do, I will simply run the one loop from I is equals to 0 and j is equals to 0. Okay, it will be taking this thing कि I अगर 0 0 पे, अब मान के चलो I यहाँ पर है and j यहाँ पर है. Okay, I'm let's come on this. यहाँ पर थोड़ा सही रहेगा, है ना? So let me take it again. Thing or move towards the here. Up now. Okay, you can see here. So basically this is the matrix. I'm saying here in the first thing I'm saying that you need to just implement for I equals to 0 to n. Okay, and second loop I'm saying from j is equals to 0 to m. यही कह रहा हूँ ना, I से 0 पे जाना है, I से 0 से n तक जाना है, and 0 से m तक जाना है. And then in this particular thing, I am doing nothing. I'm saying is nothing but the whatever the matrix you have created, just I'm saying let's say the transpose matrix. So that is I'm just denoting TM. Transpose matrix. You need to just swap the elements transpose matrix of j comma I to जो original matrix है उसके I comma j से. What I mean to say, let's say कि we have created this matrix. We have a 3 rows and 4 column. Okay, 1 2 3 4 column. So basically and become the 3 row. So what happened, I is here and j is here. Condition true, what will happen, it is saying transpose matrix. This is our what, transpose matrix. Transpose matrix 0, 0 पर डाल दो जो मैट्रिक्स का i, j है. तो एक बात बताओ, j, i क्या होगा, 0, 0. I, j क्या होगा, 0, 0. So what do we will just simply say that place the 2 here. Cool. Then what will happen, then j plus plus, j will increment. Okay, then j will increment. So j currently for j i, for j I, your matrices will be like this, कि j is become 1 and I is currently 0. So 1, 0 matlab j, I. So basically you are denoting this particular position in transpose matrix, and you are saying कि just insert the element matrix of I, j, that is nothing but the 0, 1, that is 3 at the position of j, I in transpose matrix. मतलब 0, 1 पर जो original matrix में element रखा गया है उसको transpose matrix में 1, 0 position will. Then again j plus plus, because j is, we are running the j is less than m. So currently the m value is 3, right? So currently j is less than m. Of course the 2 is less than 3. So what will happen then, again what we will do, we will again check what is the j, I. J, I is what? J, I is currently 2, 0. I is same, but your I, j is what? I, is 0, 2. So 0, 2. So we are saying कि matrix, original matrix, whatever the element is present at 0, 2. Let's say 4 is present. Of course 4 is present. So insert the 4 at the position in transpose matrix 2, 0. So what is the 2, 0? This one we have inserted. So you can see here, I will not be like dry run whole the matrix, it will take time, but you can do it. Okay, it is very easy, but you will get the clarity of what I am doing here in the code, but you will get the clarity of what I am doing here. So you have seen here कि it's run this algorithm for the diagonal element. No, please don't say anybody this thing कि यार diagonal element में हम लोग algorithm ही नहीं चलाएंगे. No, diagonal element में algorithm चलेगी. Algorithm will run on the diagonal elements, but you will get the result as same elements, because it's a simple mathematics. Now if I, j is 0 same, then j, is I also same. अगर तुम्हारा मैट्रिक्स में 2, 2 है तो उसको स्वैप करोगे तो 2, 2 मिलेगा, 3, 3 है तो 3, 3 मिलेगा, 4, 4 है तो 4, 4 मिलेगा, क्योंकि कैसे भी स्वैप कर लो. That's the thing we are saying here. So yeah, So I have just created this particular matrix. You can just do the code. You can just try out the dry run for this particular algorithm. You will get the more clarity. So that's it for today.